Hey everybody, this is Nicole, and it is Tuesday at 12:28 p.m. And I thought I would just hop on and do a pre-record pour, so we have something additional to unmold in my live. So live is supposed to be, I believe, tomorrow, the 21st at 10:15 Central Time, a.m. Central Time. I've been incredibly busy. I've had doctor's appointments and whatnot, so I apologize in advance for not getting out additional videos as far as prizes go. So with that being said, I may have to make some adjustments as far as when the giveaway will finish, if that makes sense. So anyhow, I am currently mixing up I am mixing up 6 ounces of clear resin, and we're going to pour into this mold. I am looking to see if I can replicate something similar to this, but maybe not quite so messy. Granted, the way it looks with the blobbies and whatnot around here on the petals is exactly what it's supposed to look like. So I am going to see if I can get that same look with white, and then I'm going to actually add some shimmery mica powder to it, and then I will show you the colors that I've picked out. And then I'm thinking about using a piping bag to get the white down, but we'll see how I feel once everything is all ready to go. So I've got the white, and then I will need approximately 1 ounce of the clear resin, which I will add my white pigment paste along with the shimmer powder. And so I have, this is Magnolia Shimmer, and so I use that, or I have another powder. It's super light. The other one looks pretty much exactly like this, except it's got gold shimmer in it rather than just like a holographic color. I was gonna do glitter, but I'm like, let's do this first before I like branch out too far. Let's get this down a little bit better. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of the powder to my resin, and then I will use my go-to white, which is the Bloom, and I'm gonna get a pretty good amount in there because I want the color to be pretty opaque, because that's what makes it different than the standard Bloom. All right, so let me get my paper towel. And since I've been like reusing my popsicle sticks, it makes things a little more economical. So I don't have to like keep throwing away popsicle sticks. I can just reuse them. So I'm just mixing up the approximately 1 ounce of clear with the white pigment paste, and then the shimmer powder. And like I said, it's Magnolia Shimmer, and it's from Laura's Art Corner. She's got tons of pigment paste, alcohol inks, resin ink, and stuff like that. I get a lot of my octopus fluids alcohol inks from her. I think it's a European. I want to say it's German. Let me see. I think it's German. I know that it's European, but this is not something that's readily available to pick up in the United States. So I order from her because she has many, because there's more colors than what she has available in her store, but she does have a fairly decent variety that I was able to pick up, and she is based in the United States. So this is what the white looks like, and as you can see, it's pretty opaque. Now, do I want to do the piping bag or not? Just because you guys know that my hands are not exactly the steadiest on the planet. And it's not that, not for lack of piping bags. I have lots of piping bags. It's just, getting the piping bag out and cutting it and all of that stuff. So, all right, I'm going to do it. Because my aim is to do my best to get the line of white along the edges as straight as possible, which with shaking hands isn't always easily done. So I'm gonna just pour the white, this white here, and like I said, this has the shimmer in it, into my piping bag. And so this, I guess it's called the lace effect, is what I'm trying to attempt. And the white goes down first. With the blooms, it's the clear that goes down first. So that's what we're trying to do now, is the lace effect. All right. And hey, I managed to get that in a piping bag without making a massive mess. So there's the piping bag. And then I'm going to move this to the side. And then we're going to cut the tip off. And it is a little less than 2 weeks, so I leave for Japan. We leave on the 1st of February, which is why I said I'm gonna have to redo some things. And I was thinking of picking up some stuff in Japan to give away as a part of this giveaway, but I don't know what you guys think, if you would like to get something from Japan, and if you are willing to wait. But I don't know, I'll have to think about it and see what I plan on doing. So anyhow, we'll get this going. Usually what I do is squirt a little bit on the napkin, and then we're gonna get going here. And you want to get the white as close to the edge of the mold as possible. And after my live tomorrow, I may end up just posting the last couple of videos that will have the prizes that I have set aside for you guys. I just haven't decided, because the part that I'm mostly concerned about is obviously making sure that everybody has lots of time to enter, because I want as many people to enter the giveaway as possible. So that's the one thing, because I don't want to start it and then only give like a week or 6 days or 5 days, because I know life in general sometimes gets in the way. So obviously I want to ensure that people work, we have doctor's appointments and things like that. So like I said, I want it to be as fair as possible, along with ensuring that, you know, we get as many entries as possible. Although you guys might want to have less entries, because that means you will have a higher chance of winning. So, okay, so I really didn't need the full ounce. I feel that that's enough. Let me just put a little bit more here. I didn't really need the whole ounce of white, but as I always say, it's better to have more than enough, or, you know, a lot than not enough. So I'm just going to try to make sure that the white is touching the edge of the mold. From what I can see, it all looks even. And hopefully you guys will be able to come tomorrow. I understand if you know, aren't able to, just, you know, always check out my replay. Thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that stuff, because I know that there's a lot of you who do enjoy the resin pours. So I wouldn't want you to miss out on anything. All right, so now I'm gonna pour the clear down. And how I did the other one was I made an effort to pour the clear into the petals to get the clear to like push up against, you know, each of the petals of the mold, and then it's kind of like a wave where, you know, how the water crashes onto the sand and then it pulls back. So that's the effect that I was kind of looking for, where it will hit the edge of the mold and then pull back, and the pull back into the center, which obviously resin already does, also helps get that particular look. So that's what I'm going to try to do. The best that I can. And then you'll see that the the white will float up above the clear eventually. So, and this mold takes, I think it probably could take 7, possibly 8 ounces, but I think that, you know, close to 6 is enough. It doesn't need to be filled all the way to the tippy top. And I'm also thinking about including another custom in with the prize. So just because I like to do that kind of stuff, and it gives, you know, whoever the winner is a chance to get something that they maybe want. And, you know, discussion as far as which mold it will be, I will let you guys know. All right. So that's that. Won't need to stick anymore, but I will show you now the colors that I have picked out as I try to clean up my gloves a little bit so that resin doesn't get all over the bottles. All right, so the colors I picked is Lucky Green, Lime, and Hot Pink. So what I'm thinking now is, so the hot pink is going to go in the center. And I tried to open the lids off to the side because if you guys watched, or I don't know if you paid attention with my fingers, when I poured the other flour, I had used purple and it spilled alcohol inks all over my fingers. So it's a good thing that I opened it to the side. Otherwise, purple would have gotten everywhere because it got all over the bottle. So, all right, so this is the hot pink, and the hot pink is going to go in the center. And I'm going to kind of put a decent amount. All right, so that was about 6 drops. And then next is going to be the lime. I am aiming for like kind of a flower look, thus the green and then the pink. So let's see, we'll do 2 drops, 1 and then 2. And then the darker green, I'll put in between. But you guys know that the alcohol inks will do what it wants, as will the resin. So this is the lucky green. This is the darker of the two. So I'm going to be putting it here at where the mold comes in. And we'll see how the green comes out. Will determine how many drops I put of that color. Okay, so it's pretty dark. I'm just gonna do 1. I have this other box of alcohol inks that I've been dying to use, but I have to open each and every one of them, and I think it's like 64 colors. And so usually when I get a box of new colors, whether it's alcohol inks or resin ink, if I know that the containers need to be opened, rather than just opening 1 or 2 for the ones that I'm using, I like to open them all. And yeah, it can get kind of messy. So anyhow, all right, so that's what it looks like right now. It looks like a flower, which is, you know, essentially what I'm looking for. And we'll see how it comes out. I will be unmolding this at my next live, which I said should be tomorrow at 10:15. And yeah, hopefully you guys can be there. And this was fun. Spur of the moment pour, and then I will be pouring something else. I'm not sure. I kind of liked the way this mold came out, or this tray came out. I really like the glitter here. This one I need to clean up. I tell you, when I think that I'm gonna get to do and sit and do something either comes up, or I am so exhausted. But this needs to be cleaned up and shipped out. So so essentially though, this one I'm aiming to kind of have this effect here, and then, you know, we'll hope and pray that it does come out. And then I will also be unmolding this guy here. And then if you guys know of any basket patterns with bases, you can send them to me. Tell me where it is, or I don't think you can put links in comments. But if you know like where I can find it, whether it's on you know, somebody's channel or somebody's shop or whatever the case might be, let me know, and I will happily sit and make something and then share it with you guys. So in the meantime, I will see you guys in my next one. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.